and until them niggas battle and stop running, I'ma keep talking my shit and ain't nobody gonna whoop no ass. You keep lying through your teeth saying I told you you was trash. I never told you, I never told nobody Hitman trash, bro. I call you one of the goats of this shit, bro.
Hey, Calico, listen. I'm not even talking about the rap shit. I'm talking about the other shit that you do. Hitman Holla. Oh, Hitman Holla's a word, oh.
No. I said the brotherhood. I said the brotherhood. I've been saying fuck the brotherhood.
And that's where we differ at, bro. I don't do that, bro. So you want me to be cool with niggas that do stuff that I don't do.
Just like that day, you didn't speak to me, you didn't say nothing to me, you didn't look my way. I walked up on you and grabbed you and said, what's up, my nigga?
That's the problem me and you got. You don't care, I do, which is cool. So I fall back, bro. I let you do you. I'm not that nigga, bro.
Yeah. Niggas call my phone like Holla. They saying Cassidy let Calico hear his rounds for you. I'm like, so? Like that's gonna save him. But at the face-off, I was gonna let him hear rounds from my Calico. I was returning the favor.
I beat Hitman. He know I beat him. He can act like I'm hating on him, or he can act like, you know, Hitman don't he don't like me. I'll really get you killed, Will. Have your mama at the funeral like this don't even feel real. Oh my God!
Let's talk about the near future for Goodz, because one thing that I've always credited you for is from the outside looking in, you seem pretty tactical for when you take the stage. Who you battle, when you come out, even what type of cards you come out on, how many rounds you fucking take a battle for. Me and you done argued about shit like that. I respect it. I mean,
we could talk about that. Let's talk about the arguments. Good. Why don't you talk about that? Me and you had a bunch of arguments.
We got a lot of arguments.
Arguments about, especially about the rounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you able to say right now if there's like 3 people on your radar that you would battle? Not that you want them or you chasing them or nothing like that, but if you got a call, the money was right, the card was right, the timing was right, these 3 people, Goodz is like, all right, green light, let's do
it. I don't really got no green light on anybody.
That's why I said
if I get a call.
That's why I said
yeah. So it's like I don't have a because me and you went through this. You'll call me for something, and I always would be like, I'll call you back. Let me get some days to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
On this stage, I didn't have the hardest fights, but this is my house. You can't move me, nigga. Squatters' rights. Wow. Now, y'all know I ain't no name flip, nigga, but I said, fuck it. Let me try this one name flip with you. War is on. Bought 5 gats. All from Rome. Many problems? All they gotta do is call my phone. That's how we solve them. 4 in chrome. Staring to get you parked. Thinking about riding? Put the brakes on that. I just broke down an auto zone.
I still will have to think about these. Let's say this. If you hit me with these names, normally when you hit me, and a lot of people hit me with people, when I first hit a name, it's even like when we talk, I'll tell you, when you hit me with a name, and I'll be like, never, ever in life. Right? And some people I do that too. And there's some people I say, let me think about it. I'm not really, I don't think I really want to do that, but let me think about it. I ain't gonna just dead it right now. I don't think in battle rap period I ever got a call and it was like green light, let's go. Well, no, I can't say that. I can't say that because it got to be when I want to battle. When I'm in the mood to battle somebody, then it's a green light. But right now we're talking about.
I think Pat is one.
Pat stay? Nah.
Really?
I'll be leaning with Pat. I'll be leaning towards more. I don't want to do it than doing it.
Interesting.
And let me. I'm gonna break that down. I think me and Pat, I understand why people want to see me and Pat. I think me and Pat is actually a dope battle on paper. Like when you look at it, it's a dope battle. I see that. I know it's a dope battle. But if you talk to me and Pat got so much of a non-hateful relationship. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we never even raised a voice at each other. So when stuff like that plays in a part, when I look at Pat, I'm like I don't want to kill Pat. It ain't nothing there that makes me say, yeah, I want to. And if you ask him, he's gonna say the same thing. Like we always had like a kind of respect for each other. We see each other. We always big each other up. It never was nothing there to be like, yo, I would battle Pat. And when it's like that, I kind of stay away from those battles because I'm not gonna give my all. Pat would have to talk shit. Like when I went to battle Tay-Rock, it wasn't really nothing there neither. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? But it made it bigger because Rock started talking crazy. So that fueled me to want to battle. Now I'm ready. Pat will have to start talking crazy. I'll fucking kill Goodz. Goodz is terrible. For me to, then that'll fuel that. But that's not Pat's style. I don't think Pat would do that to battle me. I don't think it was me.
Now be careful. Now be careful because you're gonna instigate people that see this. They're gonna be like, okay, I see how to get him in the ring. And they got these cameras gonna cut on, and you know what they're gonna do.
Oh no! They've been doing that for years. First of all, it gotta be somebody that I respect, that I would maybe battle. 90% of these niggas I want. You know how much niggas talk shit? There's a nigga right now talking shit forever that you call me about that I ignore all the time. It never happened. So we ain't gonna say no names, but you know.
No, we are. There's gonna be some names that's gonna come out in this shit.
All right, listen. First of all, I'm not that. When you start bringing the names, I'm gonna talk. I'm not that. I'm not political, so I'm gonna say what it is because we talking. So we don't got to worry about that.
Let's get before we even go to that. Let's get the two though from you.
Let's get the two. So I'm trying to think that, and me doing all this talking, I'm trying to think as I'm talking. That's all. I'm trying to really think.
I really thought Pat, Surf, and Nitty would have been 3.
Nitty definitely not. And Nitty in my top 5, but
that's only because I seen you really have some respectful interviews about it. That's why.
No, because I fuck with Nitty. Nitty in my top 5. I like Nitty. Like I've been like Nitty, but for me and him to battle is nothing there. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing there at all. I would say if you call me for Hitman, I probably would. I probably would lean towards maybe I'll do that because in the 2-on-2,
I forgot that one.
Because in the 2-on-2, when it was me and Clips, he said some shit that made me like, all right, you know what? I think I would take you on a 1-on-1 and show you something because you said some shit that's like, all right, you know what? I want to talk about something with you, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So,
because you really had interviews,
you know what I'm saying?
You was basically championing for it a little bit. The Hitman battle.
I was what?
You was kind of calling for it for a second. This was probably like maybe last year.
Yeah, this is probably a little bit after or a lot after, like after the 2-on-2 joint, because I thought about it. And I know at that point I was getting the urge to come back. I started getting the urge, you know what I'm saying? When I get that urge, I start thinking about who would I battle. He was somebody I thought about. And ain't a lot of people I even think about. You know what I'm saying? It was him, it was Geechee, and I think that probably was it. It wasn't even no more. So that's why I was like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as calling him out, nah, I ain't call him out. But I thought about it though. I thought about would I take him. But I'm gonna say him. Maybe, and it's hard for me to say these names because and maybe Surf, but I'm kind of off. Like I don't really want to battle Surf no more. Like after
you know what it is. You know what it is about you and Surf. You know what it is about you and Surf. It's 3 things. And depending on what type of fan you are, how much you've been paying attention to the culture, and how far you go back. For me, the 3 things is number 1. There's always been a narrative between you two of who helped who start their career. And I think you've said that before on camera that, you know, you made the call for Surf, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Is that component? Hold on, let me make sure your shit come back. There you go. The second component is y'all both got slick talk. Y'all both got slick talk. The third component a lot of people either won't remember, or I'm not even sure if it's still there to be seen. But if people's memories is like mine, we remember that footage of y'all. I think y'all was on a roof or whatever. And y'all had that back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He said something.
Who was on a roof?
I thought y'all was on a roof or something. But y'all was arguing. And towards the end, it revved up real heavy. And he was like, this is what I do. And he was like, yeah, but it ain't going to be me because I'm not. They never do that to me, though. That shit. It seems like that footage is down. I don't even think it's up anymore.
It's probably, I don't know.
Of y'all, y'all revved up. Y'all revved up.
You know what's crazy? That was actually one of the URL ciphers.
Cipher, yeah, it was a cipher.
It was one of the URL ciphers, and we kind of sort on shit like that. And ever since that, you know what I'm saying, people kind of wanted to see it. It's like with Surf, our time kind of came and went. I mean, at one time, like it was supposed to happen a few times, it ain't happened. So at one time, it would have been crazy. Right now, it's just I feel like it kind of went. That's why I'm not big on doing it. It's like, all right, when it was supposed to happen, it would have been crazy. But now it's like, would it still be crazy? Like, would a bunch of people still want to see it the way like before? And that's the thing. Sometimes like battles need to happen at the right time. I feel like when it go past the time it's supposed to happen, it don't be right. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on that. That's what I would be thinking about with that. So even on that, like I would have to put some thought to it because I'm not 100% on. I would battle Surf. It's just that's not. I actually want to see him versus Cortez. I would want to see him versus Cortez before me, and that's just real. A lot of people won't say. A lot of people won't. They'll try to throw themselves into getting that battle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying the truth is, I want to see him versus Cortez. I feel like right now, it's more of something there. They got more of a history right now, going back and forth and all that. So.
That history has never died between those two. So I agree. I think that's a good battle to happen now, even though this shit it's not brand new at all. You know what I mean? And I can respect what you say about the timing of things, but then that's going to segue me into two people now. And we're going to say the names.
Okay.
We're going to say the names. I'll say the second one for the debate that we had on the line. But
okay,
I think everybody in the culture would say that the peak of Goodz versus Math Hoffa is now.